My name is James Shin. I'm currently the president of film and television at a company called HYBE America. I was a musician growing up, so classical musician, piano, violin. Music afforded me all the opportunities, right? So it got me full scholarship at a prestigious boarding school. Through that experience, I was able to perform with Yo-Yo Ma. I was able to solo with Bobby McFerrin. I did all these things that at the time I was like, oh, everyone around me is pretty talented. Like they're doing their things, I'm doing my thing. And I thought it was like pretty normal. And the type of childhood I lived, there was always a longing for more, and there was always like a chip on the shoulder. I could do better. Whatever that underdog mentality is, which these days I feel is a real Korean American trait and a Korean trait, by the way, just because the nature of our history as a people, that afforded me scholarship to Princeton for music. When it came time to, okay, what am I going to do after graduation? By that point, I had been performing, touring 10 years plus. I basically told my mom, I'm going to go into the entertainment business. And that was just like, wait, what exactly is that, right? Like, what the hell are you thinking? I quickly observed the value of networking, and then that kind of parlayed into figuring out how to get my first job, paid job in entertainment, which ended up becoming a talent agency mailroom job. And here I am, Andover, Princeton educated, son of Korean immigrants, brothers off becoming a brain surgeon, juxtaposed with, hey mom, I'm gonna push around a mail cart. Imagine having that conversation. One of my most important missions right now, and that I feel like I can execute, is to drive and inspire and build Korean and Korean American content. That's what I'm doing at this company. My development slate, I have a great K-pop movie at Paramount Pictures with a Korean director, with a great story inspired by a true story. I see the opportunity. And it's not just about being opportunistic. I think the time is now, and it has to be driven and led by people who know how to do it. I always judge something by its merits, and I always want to, whether they're the top showrunner or just an up-and-coming screenwriter, I want everyone to have a fair shot, best idea wins type of mentality. But now being in the nexus of this, I'm actually discovering that a lot of the great talent, whether they're calling me or I'm seeking them out, there's just a mutual desire for collaboration and this mission that we all want to attain. And so I would be remiss not to complete that mission or just to keep it pushing along.